Hey everyone, this is Maxi TCG. Thanks for joining me in another video. So what I'm going to do is actually go over the new Ragnaraika continuous trap card, so you're going to want to check this out. So what we have here is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization article we're going over for the new Ragnaraika continuous trap card. We have Strike Fear into your foes with Ragnaraika Bleached Wisteria from Rage of the Abyss. So we have Ragnaraika Bleached Wisteria, continuous trap card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. Special summon this as a normal monster, plant dark level 4, attack 1600, defense 0. This is also treated as a trap. Then if you control Ragnaraika Link monster, you can banish up to 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. 2. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 2 insect, plant, or reptile monsters from your grave and enter banishment into the deck, and if you do, set this card. Hey everyone, this is Editing Max. If you're enjoying the content, hit that thumbs up button, give the video a like, and leave a comment if you have any discussions you want to start, and consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more of this type of content. Everyone, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll get back into it. So this seems like a decent card. I wish the banish 2 from grave was maybe some mixture of banishing from the field or grave, or something like that. I think that would be nice, a way to kind of make this a little bit more useful. I think the body alone is pretty good. The Ragnaraika Link monsters have to shuffle back a plant, link, or reptile to bring themselves back, so it gives you a way to recur. There might be even ways that you could use this with cards like SP Little Knight and IP. I think that could be interesting. You do plant lock yourself with the main starter guy, but maybe there's ways in certain hybrids or other decks to kind of be able to get to that as a potential line. Maybe that could be useful. So I think maybe that could be helpful for that. But overall, I think it's pretty interesting. I think you could maybe make this as a 1 search of target. I also like the idea of shuffling back the monsters, kind of recycling your resources. I could see this maybe being good in decks like Sun Avalon that's also using the Raika support to be able to kind of shuffle back some of their one-of limited plant monsters. I think that could be helpful there. So I do think there is some potential playability for this card, but again, being a trap card, it really has to be solid since they're generally not very good going second. At least this has the recurability option, which is nice, and it's searchable as well in the archetype, so those are all key things. The only thing else that a trap really could do, I think, to make this playable would be something that you could use on the opponent's turn, which maybe we'll see traps go that way. I think, I don't think they necessarily need to. I think we have Imperm and Evenly Matched, kind of 2 different types of cards, but hand activation options that are pretty unique. And I think it kind of starts losing some of its trap quality when that happens. I think the big thing traps kind of need to have is, ways to be able to do something going second, and potentially a graveyard base effect that we see more on traps and spells to kind of make them a little bit more unique and recursive, or applying an extra benefit. So I do think that this card's pretty interesting, so excited to see what you guys think. Hey everyone, this is Editing Max. If you're enjoying the content and you want to support the channel, you can check out the TCG affiliate link in the description below. It supports the channel and costs you nothing, and you'll just be doing the same thing you normally do when you buy cards from TCG Player. If you're new to buying cards from TCG Player, check out my website. I have a section on it that helps out new people, kind of explaining some of the aspects of TCG Player, so that way you can get the most out of your money and you don't fall into some of these weird things that some people do to push up the price of cards. If you want to become a patron on the channel, check out my Patreon. It's another way you can help support the channel. We have different perks you can check out, like a lot of archetype proxies you see on the screen. Every week, I put a new one out that everyone on the channel can vote on YouTube, and then these go to Patreon for you to print out. You can also join for early access. Some videos would be 1-day early access, others that are in a longer series could be weeks out in advance, and you can get the entire thing at once, while everyone on YouTube has to wait week by week for all the videos to come out. You can also join for an exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh! Reaction series where I watch through the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, we have discussions in the comments, and watch through it together as well. Plus there are other perks coming out in the future. Everyone, thanks again for watching the content. And everyone, that's it for the Ragnaraika continuous trap card that we're looking at, the Ragnaraika Bleached Wisteria. I'm curious to see what you guys think on the card. Do you think it missed the mark in any areas, like the graveyard banish not having a field option, or do you think that the monster does enough? Do you like the shuffle back mechanic? Do you think that's useful in any hybrids or just in a pure version? Because I think one of the big issues that I found when testing the Ragnaraika deck is it loses to Nibiru pretty hard, and I wasn't really finding good lines for it, unless you probably are combining it with other archetypes, which maybe it's just what you have to do. So let me know what you guys think and what other support you'd like to see the Raika deck get to make it more playable, because I do think it's really cool looking and has some potential for the way it plays. Everyone, that's it for this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.